I'm gonna have to be 100,000, 10 billion% honest. Battlefield 6, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it because here's the thing. Battlefield 4 was my favorite Battlefield game. I love that game so much. Battlefield 3 was goated too. Love those games. Battlefield 1, I'm like, you know what? They took out like 30 guns. So the old games had a bunch of guns. They took out like 30 guns. I get a World War 1, you don't have that many. I get it. And then World War 2, you got like feminist Nazi black Nazis, lesbians. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So I just basically, whatever. 2042, I'm like, no, I'm not even gonna play that. But Battlefield 6, the hype is here. The hype is there for it. I pre-ordered it. The beta was fun. And I'm playing it now. It's fun. But there's just a few things that I gotta talk about. And overall, I think it's actually a good game. Overall, I do enjoy the game. I'm having fun playing the game. But there's just a few things overall that I want to address. Like especially this right here. Like this needs to be studied right here. Like what is going on? I don't be dead ass. What is going on with like woke motherfuckers infiltrating Battlefield games, infiltrating Call of Duty games, infiltrating like all the video games in history? It makes no sense. And it'll be like,
oh, but just because she's a woman doesn't mean she can't make video games. And I actually think women make better video games, especially shooting video games and war video games and death and destruction video games, because women just know war and death and destruction and shooting more than men, more than us. They know more than us about that stuff.
no, I'm literally just joking around. Kind of, not really. I'm not really joking around, really. But she goes on Twitter and she goes, how am I woke? She's like, why is everybody calling me woke? Can you guys stop this? Like, we need to shut this down. How am I woke? I just have dyed hair and I hate the president of America. But how am I woke? It's like, dude, here's the thing. Yeah, like, you can dislike Trump. You can have your dyed hair. But it's like, come on, you're obviously woke. And this is the thing. She is like the lead developer of, I think it's Progression. So, like, camos and stuff like that. And, dude, the camos are dog. Like, so bad in this game. The camos are the worst in this game than they've ever been. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's not in charge of the camo. I mean, she's in charge of progression. So I would assume that's camos. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, look at this camo. No. But seriously. I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. I'm just saying the camos in this game are dog. They're horrible. They're trash. Battlefield 4 had, I think it's like 10 camos per camo category. So you had like snow, urban, jungle, stuff like that, whatever. And there's like 10. There's like an equal amount for each category. I'm not even gonna go dive and look for the picture. I'm not gonna put that much effort into this damn freaking part of the review because they didn't put any effort into the damn game, camos, in the game in general. So I'm not gonna put that much effort into this part of the review. But there's only 2 snow camos in Battlefield 6. So you have like your urban camos, you got your jungle, your desert camos. They all have like the same amount roughly. Oh, I don't know why they don't, but roughly they do. And then the snow, there's 2 snow camos. Why? Why? Battlefield 4 had equal every camo. This game has 2 snow camos. And oh my god, dude, it just like pisses me off how like stupid that like these devs are. Like these devs are like stupid as fuck. Like, why is there two camos of a certain category? I just don't understand that shit. And then, like, nobody, like, says anything about it. They just let that shit fly, which I get it. Like, no one cares about camos. But I do actually like leveling up. I like progressing. I like ranking. I think I could do a way better job in the leveling up department, in the progression department, if I was the lead of it than this girl does. Because this girl's horrible at it. I mean, apparently she's also the lead of menus. So yeah, she's the lead of menus. That's what it says in her bio. And let's just look at the menu. Let's look at this goofy Hulu, Netflix, Paramount Plus subscription menu. What the hell, dude? This menu is literally just ripping off Call of Duty's menu, and it's dog shit, and no one wants to use this menu anyways. How are you the lead of menus and the lead of progression, and they're both the worst they've ever been in Battlefield history? And it's not like I'm throwing her under the bus or anything. It's literally in her Twitter bio, engagement, progression, menus, and game flow. And she says everything that has to do with that. That not even just like I'm like doing this. Everything that has to do with menus, progression, engagement, and game flow. Everything she has to do with. And it's the worst in Battlefield history. And obviously, I'm being like super critical. Super duper critical because it's like, man, these people just come in and they infiltrate and they just destroy everything. And when I say these people, I just say like they're not gamers. Like this girl is not a gamer. Like literally on the day that the game came out, she was at Oktoberfest. Like, it's on her Twitter. She already posted it. She goes, I'm not going to be playing Battlefield 6 today because I'm at Oktoberfest. And then look at my dress and look at my beer. And I'm drinking beer and I love beer. And I'm at Oktoberfest, by the way, again, like I said, on the day of Battlefield 6 launch. So it's like, I get it. You know what? You have your life. You have your life and stuff like that. But you're not a gamer. You're not a Battlefield fan. I genuinely don't think you are. Yeah, you can paint your nails. Battlefield, I don't really care about that. Whatever. But you're not like an actual Battlefield hardcore fan. Like Vince Zampella, whatever his name is. What the fuck is his name, dude? Vince Zampella? Is that his name? I don't even know. He's a good guy. I like him. You know, he pushed Battlefield in the right direction. But you gotta understand, he is just the top of the umbrella, and everyone under him has to do their part also. When you have people under him like this girl, I mean, dude, there's a reason why everyone hates the freaking progression in this game. It says it's slow as shit. The progression sucks. There's nothing to unlock. Everybody hates the menus in this game. Everyone's clowning the fuck out of the menus on Twitter. Everyone's saying the menus are dog shit. I hate the dude. I literally don't even know what I'm looking at when I go on to go play. I'm like, where's Conquest? I have to go like search for Conquest. I don't even know how to find it. I just like start scrolling around until I find it. I'm like, okay, there it goes. I mean, come on, dude. It's the worst menu in video game history, probably. Anyways, I'm just saying all this because, you know, this is what happens. This is literally what happens. You know, over time, because Battlefield 4, just everything about that game was so good. They came with like 80 guns. 80 guns. Or it was, I think it might have been more than that. It was like 100 guns throughout the whole game's lifespan. This game comes out with 3 snipers. 3 shotguns. I think it's 2 shotguns. I don't even know. 3 snipers and 3 shotguns on launch. And so it's a game about shooting. Wait, let me get this right. Maybe I'm high on heroin, meth, and crystal meth and everything. But the game is about shooting, right?
Yes.
Oh, the game's about guns, right?
Yes.
But there's only 3 guns in one category?
Yes.
It's like, come on. Are you guys just scamming us? Like, are you guys just fucking us in the ass and then scamming and then grabbing our wallet and then swiping that wallet a billion times and then leaving a $1 billion tip and then fucking us again and then doing the same thing over and over again? Fuck you guys for that. Dude, whoever's in charge of the weapons or like creating the base amount of weapons, fuck you. Like, look how many weapons Battlefield 4 has right here. Look how many weapons Battlefield 4, how many shotguns it came with. Look at this. It came with 8 shotguns. It came with 8 shotguns, dude. And then this game comes out. Okay, that game's fucking billion years old. 2013, that game came out. And then this game is 2025. You know, oh, everything's more expensive. Obviously, it's $10 more. And guess what? You get 3 guns. You get 3 shotguns. But in the old game, you get 8 shotguns at launch. How does that make any sense at all? What the hell is that? Like, how is anybody okay with that? How is anybody happy with that? Genuinely, I do not understand. It just pisses me off. It makes me not want to play the game when I just like think about shit like that. And I think about how much we get scammed and how much everyone is okay with it and how much they're okay with scamming us. It just makes me so mad. Not only the shotguns, but the snipers, there's not that many. The light machine guns, there's not that many. Screw you guys for that. Like, I don't even understand. I don't even know where to begin. I'm just gonna like leave it there. I don't even know where to begin with the amount of anger that I have about that fact alone. How there's 3 shotguns. So there's like less camos. There's less guns. It just, why, dude? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And then we go on to the Levolution. Now, this is the part where I'm really gonna freak out. I'm actually really gonna have like a actual breakdown. There's no Levolution in this game for some reason. One reason or another, I don't know. There's like, it wasn't even like thought about. It wasn't even mentioned at all. Like, nothing. They didn't even talk about it. It's just not in the game at all. I remember Battlefield 4, the thing that made the maps so fun, every map on launch had like a great evolution event. Like, you know, the Shanghai Tower map where the tower just comes down. That was probably the biggest one. You have the dam map where the dam explodes and then the water comes and floods. And they have 2 of those, actually, 2 dams, actually, where the water comes in and floods in. That was awesome. That was awesome. It was fun as hell. Flood Zone was my favorite map ever. You got the map where the dome falls and the dome falls and breaks everything. I mean, every map had like a Levolution event. This game has 0 Levolution. It talks about destruction a bunch in the trailer. And it's like, give us your receipts of your destruction. Like, destruction receipts. Okay, but when I'm destroying shit, it's like making the game more boring because I'm just destroying all the fucking cover. I'm destroying the buildings. And it just makes everything mad. It makes me mad how I can like run around. Like, look at this. Okay, everything's destroyed, right? It's cool. It's cool that I can destroy everything. But there's not like one main Levolution set piece event. And even Battlefield 2042 did like Levolution and weather better. Because, I mean, there's no weather changing in this game either. Even Battlefield 1 had a weather changing. Battlefield 2042 had weather changing. There's no weather. Even Battlefield Hardline had weather changing. And this game has no weather changing also. That's also really confusing. Like, there's no night map, there's no rain map, there's no dark map, there's no snow map. It's just all like city, city, construction site, city, construction site, city, city, construction site, Operation Firestorm. And there's no like creative. I feel like the maps are just so not creative at all. Like most of the maps are not that good. I'm gonna be honest. I like Mirrock Valley probably the most. I probably like Mirrock Valley the most, and obviously Operation Firestorm. Besides that, the maps don't really stand out to me that much. I'm kind of just like, oh, they're alright. They're whatever. They're whatever. They're nothing special about them. Like this map right here is. I literally hate this map. I think it's called Liberation Peak. This has to be the worst map on the game. I think it's just the flow is bad, especially on Conquest. Conquest is just really bad. I don't enjoy it at all. It's not fun at all. Yeah, the maps are just bad too. That's the thing. Like, there's no evolution. There's no weather changing. The maps are bad, and they're not horrible. Like, I'm not gonna say they're Call of Duty horrible, but they're just not Battlefield par. For some reason, they just feel so uninspired, and they feel so bland, and they feel so like AI. It's like AI, create me a map, and it'll be like, okay, so it's gonna be a city, and it's gonna be this, and it's like, oh my god, the AI came up with a genius map idea. That's really what it feels like. That's why I had to throw in the Operation Firestorm in there because like, all right, we gotta have one good map at least. It's like, holy, threw an Operation Firestorm, and you know the Cairo map is okay. It's like whatever. I don't really not that big fan of it. But the Mirrock Valley, and what's the other map? I can't even remember the name of it. The other map that was really good. It's like Mirrock Valley. It's like they both look the same. That's the thing. I don't know what it's called. Whatever it's called. That one's good too. It's alright. I can't even remember the other maps to be honest. Like that's how much I don't really care. Maps are just whatever. Oh, the New York map's cool. I like that one. I like that. But there's no jets. It's like, why can't you just have a jet? You can't have a jet on the New York? Like, that'd be badass. Only helicopters. And I never even see the helicopters, which is like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, but still. There's no there's all infantry in this game. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's infantry based. There's less vehicles. There's way less vehicle warfare. Way less vehicle combat. And when you are in a vehicle, you're getting blown the hell up every 5 seconds, especially in a plane or a jet or a helicopter. You're getting extremely targeted by everybody. That is like basically thanks to all the weapon classes being open, so anybody can go run an engineer and just blow you to smithereens basically for like because everyone's gonna want to blow you to smithereens with the engineer with the rocket launcher. Everyone's gonna want to have the rocket launcher. I mean, there's no reason to be a assault. There's no reason to be a support. Like, there's no reason to be a medic anymore because it's like now you don't have like the cool gun anymore. It doesn't even make any sense to be a medic. Like, why would you be a medic now when you could just like what's the point? Points? Is that it? Like just points? Is that what you get for reviving people? I mean, yeah, people still play medic, but not people don't play as medic as much as they used to. I promise you that. Battlefield 4 had way more medics in it because that's one time I played Battlefield the most. Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, way more medics. I feel like now people are just running engineer like hardcore because you get everything to destroy everything. You destroy everything, so it's like there's no point in running any other class because you can have any weapon in any class. And they go, well, we have both the game modes so you can choose. You want the closed weapons or the open? No one's playing both of them. It's either one or the other. Everyone's playing the open one, obviously. It gives you more freedom. But more freedom isn't necessarily a good thing in a video game like this. Like, obviously, in real life, yeah, more freedom. But in this game, it's not good. I'm going to tell you that much. In game, it's not that good. Like, especially what they're doing right now. They should have just had it closed, like Battlefield's always been. But they changed it to bring in, like, more Call of Duty players, I'm saying. And the maps are smaller for more Call of Duty players. It's like they redirected Battlefield into the right direction with like, you know, the modern era, the more serious tone, the less, the basic classes like it's always been. They basically just brought back everything that Battlefield has always been, and they're getting a bunch of praise. Like I'm praising them also. It's a fun game. I'm having fun. I don't hate the game, but you know, like they're getting super praise for just bringing it back to its roots. But then they're taking a bunch of stuff away that made the original games better in the first place. So it's like they made the games good in the first place. So it's like it's kind of like I don't really know how to feel about it because they take a lot of stuff away and then they bring it back to its roots at the same time. But if they would have just kept the Levolution, if they would have just added a bunch of guns like they should have, if they would have had a bunch of camos like they should have, if the progression could have been better, even I like battle packs even better than this stuff. If they would have just had all that stuff and the maps would have been better, I feel everybody would have liked it a lot more. There wouldn't be as much crap talk about the game right now. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to put it like that. And this is a long rant just because it's a really fun game. I'm not going to lie. But the problems that are in the game make me really upset. And I can't look past it. And I kind of feel scammed with the game. I kind of just feel scammed a little bit. It's just they get away with it, and people let them get away with it, and then we get the free content updates, which are gonna be absolute bare minimum, low effort, quality content updates, We're not going to get any naval maps. And where's the naval maps? Like, come on, dude. This is a Battlefield game. Where is the naval maps? Where's the water maps? Where's the H2O maps? Where's the ocean maps? Where's the river maps? There's no maps like that. We don't have any water in this at launch. There's no boats. There's literally no map with water at launch. How? Oh my goodness. It don't even make sense to me. I literally think Battlefield 2042 maps were better than this at launch. Like, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. It's a shame. I had to just get that rant off my chest because, I mean, that dev, like, just pissed me off talking about how, like, they love this game so much, and then they're at Oktoberfest when the game comes out, and they're not even playing the game when it comes out, and they did the camos, and there's, like, 3 snow camos, or there's 2 snow camos, and there's, like, 3 shotguns at launch, and there's no water maps, and there's no Levolution, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in as a Battlefield fan and have to deal with it, but it's still a fun game. I'm gonna have a more positive review coming out when I finally get my final review. I'm trying to be more positive, but obviously the negative stuff is gonna go through because I have to be critical, have to keep it real, I have to keep it 1,000. But thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. See you later.